Hey everyone, have I here bring a video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, we're going to be discussing the arrival of LRGG on the global version of the game and its overall relevancy. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and dive right in. So yes, I'm very excited about the arrival of one of my favorite units in the game in my main account, finally. But the funny thing is, a lot of things have happened in between the arrival of LRGG and Dokkan in of itself, comparable to the JP version of the game. Because if you look back, JP had this unit released June 30th, 2022, and now we're going to get it 27th, 28th of November, which is the right timing, right? It's generally 5 to 6 months, the time frame from when a unit is released on JP to the arrival on global, and officially the Starry Winter Night Frosty. It was Starry Winter Night, and now they just add Frosty on here. Dokkan campaign. That was going to start on 11/27 at the normal reset time, and then the banner is going to be dropping later on that evening as normal. It's either going to be like 10:30 or it was like 10:30, which would be, you know, the 28th on some other time zones like Eastern time zones. But anyway, this unit here is an incredible unit, but think about all the things that's happened in between June and now for like JP, and we want to talk about the overall relevancy because the unit when it came out, when Vegeta and Trunks came out, it was bar none the best unit in the game, like no doubt about it, right? It was an incredible unit. But now on global, again, a lot of things have happened. We kind of go from recent to the latest, I guess, from that time frame. You start thinking about, okay, well, we just got heroes, and yeah, the heroes aren't overly like OP. Some of them are fantastic, especially if you run them together as a team. It's very fun aspects of the game when they do this type of collaboration and amazing units like Limit Breaker, right? So interestingly enough, in between that as well, this, you know, you had Super Dragon Ball heroes, but now you have Super Hero units in Gamma 1, Gamma 2. Those units were absolutely OP for what they were, just kind of a random, you know, part 2 to the movie collaboration. And, you know, we can all say, you know, Movie Heroes is probably the best team in the game overall, right? It's a combination of many different teams they can build. Of course, we had the worldwide celebration, not only with Cooler and Carnival Goku, but we have the Metal Cooler, we have the Goku and Vegeta Super Saiyan, we have those units that came out. And then on global, right, on global, we didn't even get the 7-year anniversary before, of course, the end of June, right? It was just right then is when it happened. We got the 7-year anniversary. So all these units came out, right, in between the time frame of when JP had this unit come out. And you start thinking about, man, a total difference of arrival. Of course, the 7-year anniversary already came out for the JP version of the game, but you start looking at, oh, is this the best unit in the game comparable to when it released on JP? You know, there's definitely argument, right? It's definitely in the upper echelon, you know, S tier type unit. But let's kind of go over what makes this unit, you know, its unit. It's not a full breakdown, but I want to discuss some of the highlights here, right? So when you look at the unit of itself, and make this a little bit bigger, the stats are solid, right? 22,000 HP, 20,000, almost 21,000 in attack, and then 13,488 for defense. Really strong. But if you look at the highlights, really, again, I'm not going to do a full breakdown here, but the leader skill, it is the first bond of parent and child, 170% across the board, with a 200% boost here for Battle of Fate. Bond of Parent Child is, if not the best category, is one of the best categories in the game that you can run. It has all the Vegetas and Gokus after they had kids, and then it's all the kids. So that is it's like Hybrid Saiyans / Pure Saiyans put together with, you know, basically the main units. If you start thinking about who's on this team, it's really just incredible. It does have a secondary leader skill in Future Saga to build units like, you know, LR Murzumasu when he comes out, things of that nature. But this leader skill is just super strong. Now, it is limited from Battle of Fate, right? Battle of Fate is, you know, not as robust as Bond of Parent and Child. but still, that leader skill is incredible. So that's a huge highlight for this unit here. The super attacks, the ultra super attack, this stacks, right? When we talk about units and units that we want for this day and age in this meta, right, we want a stacking unit, and this unit does stack attack and defense. Now, albeit attack and defense is one of the lower stacks, right, because it's 20% to the SA multiplier, and then it's only 20% to the defense versus like a 30% or even like a 50% stack. But still, attack defense raise is super strong, and especially if you can get your 18 super attack off very easily, which in a sense you can in this unit here. Highlighting again, it does have an interest animation, but you're getting key +2 right off the bat, and then you get an additional key +1 up to 5%, up to not 5%, but 5 key. So you're talking about 7 key already, plus the 3 that you're getting from the leader skill, or actually 6 you're getting from the leader skill, right? So 6, and then you get 5, that's 11. And then you have 14 just right off the bat when you build this unit up. Of course, you have some other stacking abilities when you're getting attacked, right? You get defense up to 75%, you get crit chance up to 35%. That's just, again, it's just built really good. And it already has an additional attack with a medium chance. So you have everything you really want in a kit all in this unit here. Oh, by the way, a crazy strong first attacker, first slot unit, right? Plus an additional attack and defense, 70%, and guards against all attacks. You're gonna run this unit in the first position, and he's just gonna wreck, right? He's gonna wreck shop. So overall, that passive is so strong. You often say, "Whoa, where did this come from?" Right? But again, you're seeing all these other passes coming out, like LRGG. I'm sorry, LR Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. Those units or those kits, the future of these crazy passives are going to be outstanding as we go into the 8th anniversary on the JP version of the game, right? So very exciting. But is this still relevant, right? You start thinking about this unit here, like, okay, is this still a top tier unit? I think it is, right? I think comparable to the units that came out, Gamma 1, Gamma 2, the Worldwide campaign celebration, with Cooler and with Carnival Goku, right? And some of the in-between units that's come out as well, right? I think this is still a top-tier unit, if not the best unit in the game, in my opinion, right? So active skill, it does have the opportunity to have guaranteed critical hits when you can activate it. And talking about key boost still, right? It has 3 links: Royal Lineage, Dismal Future, and Prepare for Battle, that you're also going to get plus the key as well, right? So I think how they built this unit is one of the most perfect situations for a slot 1, for an 18 key stack, and then you have just basically an internal, skill orbs boost, right, with the additional attack chance with the medium chance, and then the crit boost up to 35%. So you have everything that you want, and then when you fully build up this unit, yeah, it is pretty much a GG. That's why I call them that. So I think in and of itself, it's still a relevant unit overall, even though all these units have come out before. You start also thinking about what this unit actually does for the overall rest of, other units and things of that nature. You start thinking about Majin Vegeta has been so underwhelming until now, right? So when you have this Vegeta and Trunks playing along with this Vegeta, because of the damage mitigation that Majin Vegeta gets because of a Trunks on the team, this makes it a perfect match. And finally, Majin Vegeta actually going to get his due, and his team is going to be actually good as well, and it's going to be a lot easier to run because of this unit here. His team, the Majin Vegeta team, has been so underwhelming because it doesn't have a super legitimate Trunks that you want to run on the team that's not going to probably get killed, right? So now you're home free, especially on the Majin Vegeta team. So also Cell Max, if you're having trouble beating Cell Max, this is like the cheat code team to beat this unit. This is one of the first teams that people ran when Cell Max came out. They're like, oh no, it's not that hard. So now you're able to run this more of an int team here than anything else, and it's just crazy powerful. So Cell Max is no problem on here. I think overall, again, this unit just has so much going for him, or them. It's outrageous to say that maybe it's not the best unit in the game. I still think it is. I think they made it to the point where JP came out with it. It's like undisputed, and then really in between, this was like the limit to where they wanted to go. Now I think LR Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 came close to that limit on that passive, but just super strong. So fortunately for everyone who's summoning for or trying to summon for this, because we have all talked about how bad the banner is for this unit here, you do have a second chance, right? So the 27th is when this banner comes out, 27th, 28th, depending on your time zone. But on 12/4, right, 12/4, about a week, after that, is that about a week? No, it's actually sooner than that, right? So 27th, oh yeah, about a week afterwards, you will have the Tons of Thanks ticket banner. This is going to be a banner that you're going to be summoning on that's going to have 20 Dokkan Festival exclusive units on it, but it does have LRGG on here as well. So you have the opportunity to summon on this unit. If you're looking for some other units, for example, if you need the 7-year anniversary units, that's going to be on there, and some other Dokkan Fest units. It's harder to get on this banner, but this banner is I think a little bit more worth it, because you're not getting really bad units. You actually can, of the 20 featured out of the 7. You have the best chance of getting it in the Dokkan Fest banner, but you have kind of an overall, more of a worth it summon with your 50 Dragon Stones per multi on the Tons of Thanks. And of course, you're going to get tickets and all this stuff as well. So good luck for those who are going to be summoned for LRG. I think he's absolutely still worth summoning. It's going to be a tough skip for a lot of individuals, but it might be just a skip for you guys anyway, due to the fact you guys don't have any Dragon Stones, because the Heroes banner just came out, right? So, let me know if you guys are going to be summoning on this banner here. Let me know what the relevancy, what do you guys think about this unit? Do you think it is a unit that is still worth summoning for? Is it still a top unit in your opinion? I still think it's the best unit in the game, and still holds that moniker of LRGG. So again, with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Let me know if all that is what you think. So again, thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning, and we'll catch you next time. Later.